Welcome back, guys, to today with a new video. Today we're taking a look at Dune Awakening. What's better than Dune? Dune 2 girls at the same time? I agree, but today we're playing Dune Awakening, the upcoming massive survival MMO from the creators of Conan type game. It's very Conan-esque. I've been playing this for about 3 hours now. This is the closed beta, closed open-ish beta, mid-open beta. In this game, you're going to be collecting resources. If this one would work, that would be nice. Cut. There we go. Boom. Beautiful. You're going to be collecting resources. You're going to be building yourself a base. You're going to be exploring Arrakis. Look at the size of that big boy up there. You're going to be fighting Freeman. You're going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. See this guy over here? I'm going to be going bang, and then I'm going to be going bang, bang, and then I'm also going to go bang, bang, and maybe also bang, bang. He's going to pass away. He's going to die. He's going to be dead. And then you're going to come up to him, and you're going to extract his blood from his body, so that then you can go back to your base with my guy's blood. You climb up because the stairs are overrated, and then you put his blood in the blood purifier to turn it into water, and then you drink water because my little water meter on the left over there. It's a pretty cool survival game. If you haven't heard of it, it's coming out pretty soon. I don't remember the exact date, but in like a month, I think, or less, right away here, Dune Awakening is coming out. Pretty promising. Like I said, I've been playing it for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And today I thought I'd record a little bit because we're going to be building a vehicle for the first time. Here we go. So we're crafting a welding torch, Mark 1. We're going to start fabricating that. You can actually see it in the middle here being fabricated, which is pretty cool. Your stuff in your base all requires like power, which you get power fuel cells, put them in here. They'll have power. I've got another generator there because I've got blood purifier. I got this thing that turns copper into copper ingots. You can see you can like craft that. You'll get copper ingots. And what's cool is everything pulls, like the chests and even the stuff in there, the ingots, all, like, you don't have to actually put them in your inventory and then craft. You can just have them in your base. So we just made a welding torch. This is where I've gotten to. It's kind of got a research system like Conan or Ark, games like that. So you can learn new recipes for stuff. Like there's a new still suit here that I just learned that I haven't even made yet. Behind different levels, it looks like maybe 40 is the max level in the beta right now. We're level 13, so like I said, still very early in the game. There's like, what is this, Slaver Scout armor, which is kind of cool. Some stuff's locked behind like main missions, these pink ones. So like I could learn a still tent. If you remember that from the movie, you can build a tent to stay out of the sandstorms and the heat and everything, but that's locked behind main missions. But yeah, so today we're doing the main mission of finally moving north. So you can see this is sort of the starter region of the map, and then it goes much further up. So this is the eastern gap, but we can't cross this huge bit of sand because worm will come. So far in the game, we've just been running between like these little rocky outskirts. Like from here to here is like the furthest you can go without a worm coming and Dune gooning you and sucking you down to the Dune dungeon down deep below the sands, being eaten by a worm. Alright, so I've previously built the other parts of the bike. I don't know how this works. You can see at the bottom. Alright, so we're going to build the bike chassis first. Okay. Engine. Oh, we're just doing it. We're just building the damn bike. Okay. Main hull. What are we missing? Extra seat. Oh, we don't have any friends. We don't need that. The other front part. This is kind of cool. And then whatever that was. PSU. We did it. It's literally that easy. We built the bike. Drive the sand bike. Oh, it's literally this easy. Alright, we're going crazy today. We're going nuts. Holy shit. Alright. I'm doing it. I kind of want to off... Oh, the worm. Alright, we still can't outrun a worm. is what he's saying. Let me in. Let me in my house. Okay. I'm gonna try and just offload my stuff real quick. Alright, I got rid of a bunch of the stuff on my inventory. We're back on our bike. Now, we want to cross to the north like he said. Before we go north, though, into Crazy Zone, what we actually should do is use this thing. We can copy our entire base, so this is like my whole base, and we can place this now anywhere we want. So now I've copied my base. This is like my first base that I made in the very first area of the game, you know, within my first 3 hours. And now we can go north, like it says, cross the Vermilius Gap. And we can actually just paste our base somewhere else, which is a pretty cool feature. Oh shit. Oh shit, hold on, this guy's squaring up. Hey up! Oh! What the fuck is that? I kicked that man very hard. He went to outer space. Alright, anyways, before I was distracted, here's kind of a cool thing too. Let me show you guys this. This is really cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but you can take your little cutter guy. Look at this. This is pretty sweet, actually. And you can actually find these like crashed ornithopters. Is that what this thing's called? You can find the crashed different vehicles and like ships and just like machinery and crap on the ground, and you can cut it apart like this, and you can see I'm actually getting materials from doing this, which is pretty cool. It's like the same mechanic that you use for mining, but when you find like an ornithopter dude like this, you can actually cut the individual pieces off, and you get like good metal for doing this. You get some fancy other parts too, whatever a Holtzman actuator is used for. Probably vehicles of my own. At some point in the game you can actually get your own one of these and fly around and everything too. There we go, we got a bunch of stuff from that. So I mean, that's pretty cool. There's some guys up here. You can pull up and blast them. Hit him with this move. Yeah! Kick! Hit him with the bang bang bang. Hit him with the bang 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 bang. He's become killed. I do gotta say, the combat in this game is definitely the weakest point of the game by far. Like, I haven't been as impressed by Dune Awakening, sadly. I really wanted to like it because I really enjoyed Dune. I like a good survival game too. But I think, like, maybe this one just takes a long time to kind of warm up. Like, in the beginning, like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, is some of the most boring stuff ever. Like, incredibly boring. But we're gonna go out now. It's nighttime, and we're gonna try and cross the desert. Now, we're still not safe from the worms, like he said. I can't see if there's anywhere where the gap is like not as far. This is kind of sus to cross this. You would normally never want to cross open sand like this, lest you face the wrath of the worm. And I don't have a I'm getting sandworm readings right now on the bottom. Don't have a thumper or anything like that. This is so nice getting around though. Holy, compared to walking. That's the issue with the first like 2.5, 3 hours of this game, is so much walking and it's so boring. Like, there are survival aspects like the water and stuff, but I mean, they just aren't very interesting. Kinda wish it was like more than it is. Oh, we can toggle headlights? Oh, that's pretty sick. Where's these worms at? Oh, there's something going on over there. Oh? What is happening? There's worm action. Worm on the move. The worm is definitely the coolest part of the game. We got a big worm on the move. Holy shit. Holy. I'm close enough to the rock, I hope. The damn worm went right by. Good God. Gotta watch out for them worms. Them worms is no good. You went that way. There is like, this is so much sand to cross. Am I really expected to just shoot across here? Look at that worm. That's too crazy of a worm. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna send it. I think there's like no way I live though. The worm will come. Surely the worm will come and murder me. But I don't know. I don't know how it works. The point of this thing was to cross the damn desert. Keep your eyes peeled for worm. Be on worm lookout. I'm not seeing any worms. Oh! Oh god. Oh! Holy shit. We're looking at a big fucking worm. Holy shit. Boys. We are duning right now. There is big worm activity. I am scared. I do not want to get wormed on. We're so close. Please just get me there. We're so close. Think we're chill? Oh god. Worm. Ah! Jesus Christ. Worm! Holy shit. We actually did it. The worm. Oh, worm! Holy shit. Almost got wormed on. Good god. Okay, there's some cool stuff in this game, I will say. Like I said, the worm is the coolest part. And there are mechanics with like the sun and everything. If you want to see like a more in-depth look at the game, there's definitely a lot of content out. It's been an open beta weekend. People have been able to play it quite a lot. I do like this sort of mining feature where you draw out the thing. I think that's kind of fun. And you get XP for like everything you do. Even just picking up like a rock like this, I get XP for that. Which is pretty cool. There's a lot of skill trees too, if we're taking a look at that kind of a thing. Like, you have your class that you sort of pick at the beginning, so I went with like the same sort of, you know, Atreides noble planet sort of vibe that gives you access to swordmaster skills and stuff. But then through side quests, I was able to learn the whole skill tree of other people. So like you can learn these entire other skill trees of other races by doing quests for them, which is really cool. There's a whole like side quest system, and then is this worm action? This red must be, I don't know what the red is. But yeah, there's like side quests you can do, these little things, and there's like ships that are crashed, and this stuff all changes too. It's cool, like a sandstorm mechanic in this game that will wipe an area out, and it kind of like resets the layout and like the loot and the ships that are crashed and stuff like that. And then the enemies and everything are on like a timer. We made it north. We want to research the advanced construction kit. We can do that. This is for main questing here, now that we've moved on. Advanced construction kit. We'll learn that. Oh my god, I'm being jumped, sir. Alright, we need to deal with this man. Get me off the vehicle. It takes 8 hours to get off the vehicle. We're gonna teach this guy a lesson. He made a foolish blunder. It looked like that guy might have had a shield, which is interesting. Maybe the combat gets better now that we're out here. Because, yeah, the combat... Oh, he's grenading or something? Oh, he does have a shield. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, my God. Jesus. Can't get through his shield. Ah! Sir, I need you to chill. I need you to chill. I need you to chill. Alright, alright. Okay, okay. I can't fight both of you at the same time here. We gotta deal with this... Jesus Christ. We gotta deal with the shooting guy before we can deal with the stabbing guy. Or we gotta split them up somehow. This guy's going crazy. We slow stab. There we go. We break the shield with a slow stab. And then we just click a million times. This is how good the combat is. There we go. Alright, I mean, there's like a tiny bit of depth to... Oh, no. Don't be in the inventory. Don't be in the inventory. That hurt a lot. Where did that grenade come from? Good God, these guys are insane out here. Who wants to smoke? So, stop throwing grenades. You're obsessed with grenades. Oh shit. Breaking out. Are we good? Are we chill? God, I can't believe how badly I got my ass kicked right there. Alright. I don't know what that guy has. Spiced food. That's kind of good. Spice is good, we know that. Oh, am I full on blood? I'm full on blood. He's got more food in here. Let's see what food does for us here. Spice gain low. Extends life, expands consciousness. Alright, you know, I don't know if I want to fuck around with spice today. That's a little too crazy. There is an ore I've never seen though. That might be iron. We might be moving to the mid game from the very beginning game. Instead, we're out of the tutorial now, it feels like. This must be iron right here. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, iron ore. Poor efficiency. I've never seen iron before, so this is going to open up a whole new like crafting level for us. Alright, so we want to construct our island with an advanced sub-fief console. Open the map and abandon your base in Haga South. Oh, we're just fully moved out here now. You know, we got to find somewhere nice to set up. What's kind of cool is with our still suit too on the bottom left, that like F meter, if I hit F right now, I drink some of that out. That's the still suit, like using my sweat and my piss and what have you to make water for me to drink. So that like slowly fills up, and then I can drink out of it anytime, which is kind of cool. Alright, so like survival with water and everything is actually not that big of a deal, especially if you move around at night like I'm doing right now. In the day though, there's a full mechanic where you have to stay in the shade, which is really cool as well. What the fuck is that? I have a feeling we don't want to be spotted by that. Oh, as he drives almost right into it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool mechanics, as I was just saying, with light in this game. I think let's try and set up... Oh, but it's like near a big... whatever that is. If it lets us, we could put our base here. This seems like a chill vibe. I don't know what that is either. Huge like shield wall. There's a lot of new things out here. We went north, and our whole world is opening up. Alright, so we want to make an advanced sub-fief console. Too close to a no-build zone. Where's the no-build zone? Okay, we're allowed to go up here on this like mountain, which I guess we can do that. We'll just throw it like over here. Okay. Now, we should be able to place our blueprint of our old house out here. We have to pay the Imperial Solari tax. We have to pay tax payments. Oh, lovely. I got a new mission about how to pay taxes. One of the guaranteed things in life. Death and taxes, baby. Alright, so we're gonna try and throw our base out here somewhere. Let's just like go like this, I guess. What's nice in this game is when you're building anything, you can place it and then fully place it after. So you can see I would have had this rock in my way. So we can cancel that placement. Let's try like here. Let's check that out. The door's a little high, but we can build a stairwell this time. That looks good. Blueprint successfully placed. Alright. And I want to abandon my old base like this. Okay. And now there should be a way to rebuild our old one here. Oh yeah, here we go. So as long as we have the materials, we can just rebuild our old one exactly as it was. So I have the stone and everything. You still have to like... Oh yeah, see, I like can't even afford to do it all. We're broke. We need to go get more stone. But we are out here. I mean, we almost have a building. We're going to take some of this stone, and I guess I'm back to slumming it, but now we're slumming it somewhere crazier on the map where the big kids hang out, not down in the tutorial zone anymore. And we at least have a bike to go back and forth, which I should go grab, because if my bike gets caught in a sandstorm, not good for my bike. So I'm gonna grab that, bring it back to my little base, and gather some rocks and whatever, try and build it a little bit together, and then we'll go get into some action here, show you guys some more of the combat. As bad as it is, I might as well show it off, and then we'll probably call it a wrap. So, as I'm rebuilding my base here, I'm realizing it doesn't look like any of my actual machines or any of my chests that were full of everything I've done in the first 3 hours in my entirety of playing the game transferred with the base. It looks like only the actual building and all of my actual stuff, you know, was still out wherever, and I abandoned the base, so it's all gone. So all my machines, all my chests full of like loot and stuff like that, my gear is all gone as far as I can tell, which is interesting when it tells you to delete your base and to move your base, that you think that means that you can move your base. But I guess not. I guess you have to rebuild all this stuff again. Oh, a large sandstorm is approaching too. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse. I don't even have a goddamn roof on my shit. It still counts as being sheltered at least. If you're out in this sandstorm, you will straight up die. So it's good that we are not out in the sandstorm. But yeah, so all my stuff, basically my entire progress in the game, besides what I actually have on me, was reset, which is pretty rough, I will say. But we are in a new area and a whole new sort of difficulty level, it would seem, of the game. This is where like the game really starts, which is exciting because, like I said, the beginning like 3 hours of this game is not very good. I was sitting around like after 2 hours, I was like, yeah, this game is not fun. I don't recommend it. It's boring as all hell. The combat is atrocious. But now this new area is sort of warming me up a little bit. I feel like it definitely gets better. It is a survival game after all. It has a slow...
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, it's still a minute out, this large sandstorm. It's like a slow build and everything, which I can understand since it is a survival game. And it's also notable that you can play this with a bunch of friends. It's probably a lot better. Is that the sandstorm? That's still a minute out? That doesn't look like... That looks further than a minute. Get a little more rock so I can build my house before the sandstorm gets here and blasts me. Let's see. You also have climbing in this, like Breath of the Wild style. You can just climb anything. It's also really janky when you try and get to the top of something a lot of the time. Alright, let's put this fucking wall on, why don't we? Get some more of my roof in. We've almost rebuilt the whole place. I think that's everything that I had, except for, you know, everything I had inside, which is very sad. I can't even afford to make my fabricator or any of my refiners or anything important. I have to go salvage the dunes of Arrakis.
Sector weather alert. A large
sandstorm
is approaching.
Show me the sandstorm. Oh yeah, there it comes. Here comes the big Dune Goon and sandstorm. We're about to get hit by a big sandstorm. It's closing in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we good? I didn't know I was inside for a second. You want me to stick my head out the top? I'll show you guys what it's like. Hello! Ah! You can see my health's going down. Ah! I'm blasted by the sand. We can't run. Alright, we're good. We're inside. It's a little sandy out there. You don't want to get caught in a sandstorm out on Arrakis. Doesn't look great. There is some iron right there though. But I suppose we'll wait out this big sandstorm. So when a sandstorm comes, it'll like refresh some of the stuff in the air, which is pretty cool. Oh, there it goes. It's blowing right over us. Sandstorm gone. No more sandstorm. Just long enough that if you were outside, you'd be dead. You have to find shelter from the sandstorm of Dune. Let's go find us some action, I suppose, even though I, like I said, have lost everything that I ever held dear because of the systems within this game. But, you know, that's a lesson learned. Now, you know, you can see the sun meter there, but if I go in the shade, the sun meter will start to go down. If that gets too high... Oh, what the fuck was that? If that gets too high, I start to drop water levels really, really fast. What I'd need to do is recon survey this area, but again, I can't do that because I don't have a fabricator. I don't have anything. I lost everything I loved. It's very sad. Those enemies would have respawned by now. I just don't remember where they were at. Oh yeah, there's some guys over here. Let's go get into some action. I like to use, oh, here we go. We need fuel cells because we're broke again. I like to use this move to get across the sand a lot faster. It's my Q at the bottom. It's supposed to be for kicking people. But, oh, he put his shield up. But I like to use it to get across the sand. It makes me speedy. I can outrun the worm. Come on, game. Come on, game. It's just a small rock. Thank you. Let's see if I get naded 100 times again. Oh, yep. Called that one. Guys love their grenades, these guys. Oh, he's ready to go. Ow! Oh, he kicked me. Oh, what? Who's shooting me? Sir, you weren't even shooting. He wasn't even shooting. Can we talk about how I was being shot before he was shooting? This is definitely a step up compared to the other areas. The first area, the combo was like non-existent. Where did he go? Now we have these guys using crazy moves on me, my own Q against me. Yeah. Slow stab. Oh, somehow I missed. Okay, I'm being slow stab. Ah, yes. Got him with the slow stab. True combat. Truly next gen, next level combat. We'll bandage ourselves up here. Get some of this metal that we need so badly. Zoop. There we go. I'd like to get into more action, but it seems like I'm outclassed right now. I won't even be able to fucking put up a fight. These guys are beating my cheeks. The old guys, you just spam left click at them and they die. These new guys don't play. Give me the cut. There we go. Yeah. I do kind of like this mining. It's kind of No Man's Sky-ish. But you actually get to like draw little shapes, which is fun. Fun for my little goblin brain. I like to draw shapes. I like shapes. Look at me, I'm drawing. I'm such a good artist. I don't know if there's guys up here or not. Doesn't seem like it. Another power cell. Anybody around? What's up? Oh! It's just me. It's just me. Paul Atreides. Killed you. Paul Atreides nuts. Got him. We'll take some of your blood if I don't. Oh, I'm full on blood. That's right. Because I have nowhere to drop it off. Because I don't have my blood thing. We should have some scrap and everything now. I should be able to rebuild some of my house. I feel like I said, this game's playable with friends. It's online. It's a big server type of game. It defaults to PvE though, as far as I know. I think you have to specifically choose to be in a PvP server, which is nice. I've never really been into that kind of thing, but I know for a lot of people, you know, Rust, Ark, Conan, stuff like that, the PvP is a big draw for some people. Not really my style, but it is an option. You can play with it on or off, as far as I can tell. Alright, let's see if we can rebuild. Yep, this is Dune. Alright, let's see if we can rebuild some of our stuff here. Blood purifier would be good off the bat here. Let's move it upstairs. Have a cleaner base this time around. So we'll put our blood purifier here. That's very important. Our ore refinery is also quite important. But it's also quite long. Maybe we shove it over here somewhere. We'll do that. Turn the blood guy on. Let's get some blood purifying here. Deposit a bunch of blood. We have no power, so we've got to put some power cells into our into this bad boy. There we go. 50 cells. We got power going. Our base has power. Things are coming together. Our blood is slowly turning into water, turning water into wine and what have you. We can start making some more of that, because we might as well. And what else do we need? I had so many things. We need a fabricator. We need more metal for our fabricator. It's a never-ending cycle out here in the dunes. The Dune Goons. There's somebody over here. Let's go check it out. It's already nighttime again. I'm going. Yeah. She heard me, I think. She sensed me.
I see someone.
No, you don't see anyone. Alright, now we gotta deal with this guy. Whoa!
Kill them all. Shield off.
Whoa! Oh, he went back to... Whoa! What are you... You can't shoot. What are you doing? Oh, the slow poke. So you have to actually like hold... You have to be very close to them. And then you have to hold the button down to do the slow poke. So kind of mixed it in there with normal attacks. I think because he started shooting, he had to turn his like shield off. I'm not 100% on that, but it worked out. Those guys are kind of scary though. There's a whole lot of skills that you can learn. Suspender pad, like there's active ones that you can learn, like actual, this is like the voice stuff where you can use the voice and actually tell them like come to me, and they'll just walk to you and you can just shoot them. It's kind of cool, kind of crazy. There's all kinds of different stuff here. There's a wrist mounted launcher grapple hook thing. I'd like to learn that. That would be cool. You can equip 2 different techniques at a time. You can learn a lot of them, and then 3 different abilities. As you can see, there's a lot there. And then, you know, there's still so much for research and stuff that I haven't even touched on. If you guys want to see more like crazy in-depth endgame kind of gameplay, there is some stuff like that on YouTube. This was just kind of my take on the game so far. I'm still very early, especially in such a massive survival game like this. There's a huge like base over there. There is some really cool stuff in this game though. Like there was a city over here. It's not really letting me look at it because of the mission on top of it. Gavori, where kind of your first big thing was to go all the way west across all this stuff, get to Gavori, and there's like people there you can do missions for and learn things from and get new abilities and stuff like that. It's very cool. There's a whole big base up here. I think definitely the shining light of this game is like the world itself, like the actual planet and like the systems, the sandstorm, the heat and the shade and everything, systems like that. The worm, of course, is insanely cool. Just being in the world of Dune is the highlight by far. It's just that the combat is really, really weak. Like, definitely the weakest link. I'll take a drink out of here. I like the survival systems, like having to manage your water and manage, you know, your power stuff at your base, everything like that. I think the building's really cool, how you can like half build the like blueprint stuff and then decide where you want it to go. It's very like user friendly, which I like. I feel like if I put this here, I won't be able to get to my chest. So maybe we'll put fabricator up top. Fabricator, like you can, you know, you can do this, but not have to actually dedicate to putting it there. And you can put other stuff around it, and then when you're sure, you can build it like that, which I do like that a lot. It's very, like I said, user-friendly, very nice compared to a lot of systems in games like this if you've played, you know, your fair share of survival games before. Let's see, recycler is really good. I've got the blood, I've got the refinery. I don't think we have a chemical refinery, do we? No, I still need to set up a chemical refinery. So we'll throw that here. Then we're gonna need more power here soon too. Get another chest down below. It's the old Minecraft classic, like chests under the stairs trick. So there's a lot of good quality of life stuff, especially for a game that's not even out yet. But I imagine they took a lot of the stuff they learned from Conan and put that into this game. I think that the like level of scale to this game and like how you start so crappy and you can get so crazy, like you can start flying around in ornithopter stuff eventually, ornithopter, whatever they're called, flying dragonfly thing eventually. There's spice like systems in this game, harvesting spice, using it to power yourself. There's a lot of crazy shit in this game. This is just the very, very beginning, like I said, which is definitely the weakest point. The beginning is not great, not fun, but if you can power through the beginning, and if you can kind of turn a blind eye to how bad the combat is, then, you know, you've got something here. Especially if you like Dune already. I think it's hard not to at least enjoy playing this one. And with friends, you know, anything's fun with friends. You can throw rocks at a goddamn wall with your buddies and it'll be a good time, right? So there's not much you can go wrong there. The price also not full price. Not exactly half price either. It's like kind of 3/4 mid price. I think it's 50 USD, 65 Canadian, something like that. So not cheap, but could be worse kind of a feeling. In my opinion, it might be like a don't FOMO. Just see what you think, watch a lot of reviews on it, watch some gameplay on it from people who are good at it or further into it, who aren't being paid, like myself. Give some just honest opinions on the game, and then see what you think of it. Don't just like rush to buy it unless you're sure that you love Dune or you've been looking at it a lot. And let's see, is my copper done? There we go. See, I don't even have to go get my ingots out of that thing. They just do their own thing. Oh yeah, this is for making fancy stuff, fuel cells for vehicles and everything like that. There's so much that I haven't even touched on in the game, but again, it's a massive survival game expecting to be played for like hundreds of hours, hopefully. And hopefully there's an end game to it. That's what really matters in these games, is whether the end game is fun, worth pursuing. But that's going to have to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this look at the Dune Awakening closed beta. This bad boy is coming out in about a month on the 10th of June, so like the night of the 9th, I think, will be when Dune Awakening blesses the world. There's still a month away, so there's a lot they can kind of work with, but in general, this is probably how the game is going to look when it comes out. And I am decently impressed, but also a little disappointed in what I wanted to be a like really groundbreaking, really solid game. It's kind of like underwhelming in a lot of aspects, but at the same time, it's that world of Dune. If you love the movies, if you're even crazier and you love the books and just the world of Dune, you're definitely going to enjoy that aspect of it. And then, there's just a little bit of work that needs to be done, in my opinion, with the combat, the enemy AI especially. It's just all very kind of basic and janky, and it feels old. Like I've played Conan, I've played Ark, I've played any of the PS3 games that have this level of AI in combat. I think could be a lot better, but a lot of the other systems are very impressive. The world itself, the like lighting and how being in the light and out of the light affects your character and stuff like that. All very cool. And definitely a game that if you enjoy Dune, you should check out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. New videos every other day. Thank you for watching this one. I know it's not like I'm fully showing everything in Dune or the craziest moments. It's supposed to be kind of just, we're playing the game, showing you an honest look at the game, how it works, what to expect. I'm 4 hours in, and that's my time on Dune Awakening. Love you guys.